Well, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to our weekly series of Rahu in Uttara Ashadha nakshatra, which is a series of planets through a nakshatra. So we're doing Rahu in Uttara Ashadha nakshatra this week, moving backwards into the lunar mansions. And we're going to find out exactly, what Rahu does, what Rahu's energy is doing in this nakshatra. And as always, if you do not know where your Rahu is placed, what nakshatra it's in, what sign it's in, all your planetary placements, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects of the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link here. So, Rahu in Uttara Ashadha nakshatra. Well, Uttara Ashadha nakshatra is a nakshatra that expands from around 26 degrees of Sagittarius to, I think, about 10 degrees of Capricorn. Okay. And so, part of the Uttara Ashadha nakshatra is occurring in the sign of Sagittarius. The other majority of the part is occurring in Capricorn. So Rahu is going to have two different behavior patterns in this nakshatra. And this nakshatra is symbolized by the cots of bed, the planks of bed. And many people kind of misinterpret this because they think that planks of bed meaning it's a very soft nakshatra, meaning like it's a nakshatra that represents bed pleasures or something. And that is absolutely wrong. Because try sleeping on the planks of a bed for a minute. See how you feel. See, plank of bed is not the actual bed. It is simply the frame of bed before you put the mattress on it. It's like these wooden sticks that go on the actual bed frame to support your comfort. So this represents actually a very hard surface. So this nakshatra is not soft. This is a nakshatra that is all about facing the hard challenges. And this is the nakshatra that has the royal caste, meaning that they are here to fight for something, they're here to protect for something, they're here to strive for something. There's always some goal attained with this nakshatra in your life if you have this. And obviously this nakshatra is ruled by the Vishwadevas, which are the gods. I think, if I'm not mistaken, around 10, 20 million different Vishwadevas are out there. But mainly what this is a nakshatra ruled by sun. So obviously all the devas, the positive deities are going to rule this nakshatra. And sun rules this nakshatra because this is a powerful nakshatra. Remember, this is where Abhijit nakshatra takes into play. That mysterious invisible nakshatra that not too many people know about, which is a nakshatra of victory. So it's a very much a war-oriented nakshatra. Very strong, very powerful nakshatra. And nothing is more stronger, nothing is more powerful than the power of sun. So now, you are bringing Rahu in this. So what is Rahu? Rahu is an asura, right? He's one of the demons, one of the agents of the demons. Rahu is this planet that makes us feel empty all the time, meaning Rahu makes us indulge into things like obsessively, because I want it, and I want it more. And nothing is more indulging in this life than things that are, by the ancient seers, are known as the evil things, like money, drugs, alcohol, sex, I don't even know. Anything that you feel like you need to get it now, gambling, the riches, the gold, the jewelry, anything that makes you obsessed with something is what that Rahu energy is all about. It wants that material power. It wants that indulging power, indulgement. This is why anytime you see, in the old times showing the evil, the group of evil people, together, what are they doing? They're always on this long wooded table and they're eating this big piece of meat and drinking wine, and then there's a girl dancing and they're enjoying that girl. That whole, that Game of Thrones type people, that Viking type people, known as the Asuras. So this is where Rahu is. So now what Rahu is happening, he's coming into this nakshatra. So just like how sun feels uncomfortable and lost in the nakshatras ruled by Rahu, well, Rahu now has to face that same kind of a confusion in sun's nakshatra, because now he's in this pure water of the Devtas, and this little Asura is in there. So first of all, when it's in the sign of Sagittarius, when Rahu is in the sign of Sagittarius and in this nakshatra, and Sagittarius represents that hopes and that desire, that wishes that we have upon ourselves. Is that big hope that, yes, I believe in something big, because Sagittarius is the original ninth house of religion, God, our higher self. So here Rahu, when it's in this nakshatra, it tries to understand, what is it that I'm here to conquer? What is it that I'm here to believe in? And Rahu, then what happens is, since he does not really truly understand the dharmic path that is laid out by the sun and Jupiter, he tries to take over by his own belief system. So here Rahu, in 2016, or if you're watching this in 2050, what Rahu is trying to do, he's trying to become like a coach who knows everything about life, yet they don't know anything. Meaning, for example, like a life coach, motivational coach. How many motivational speakers are out there? They are great at having you achieve your goal, right? They give you that big hope. Like, yes, you can do it. But if you look at it, do they really know everything about the world? Do they know everything about this universe? Why a person is suffering? Why is all this havoc in the world? Should you be taking on to their dharmic path? No. For them, it's their own belief. Like, look, I made it out of rag to riches by my belief system. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to teach this belief system onto you. I'm going to give you my hopes and desires upon you. So this, again, do not take this as good or bad. Like, oh, Rahu is good or bad in this nakshatra. No. What happens is, Rahu, especially in this day and age, a person with this Rahu becomes highly self-motivated individual. Somebody who makes his own belief system. Like, you know what? I'm tired of believing in everybody who is in my family saying I should do this, I should do that, or my teacher saying I should do this, do that. No, I'm done. This is my belief. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to follow it, and I'm going to try to accomplish it. And so when they accomplish it, they do feel like, oh my God, I think I know the truth of this world. But no, it wasn't the truth of the world that they made them who they are. It's just that they were supposed to achieve a certain goal by believing in something that they wanted to believe in. But they will not conquer everything, all the knowledge, unless they have blessings of a guru, blessings of a teacher upon their life. And they will not know the true dharma. See, for this person in Sagittarius, dharma comes in, I want to be independent, and this is my rules, and from this I have achieved a big house and a big car. So see, I do know knowledge. That's what Rahu becomes now. Then Rahu moves into the sign of Capricorn. Here Rahu feels the least amount of uncomfortableness, because Rahu in Capricorn, first of all, the foundation of this nakshatra is all about action. It's all about governancy. It's all about control and power and status. Something that Rahu always strives to achieve. And usually, mostly all planets do well in Capricorn, especially when you are looking at the Artha aspect of a planet. Artha meaning the aspect that helps us earn and feed ourselves. Make money, and fulfill ourselves. So mostly all planets do well here, because this is about status and power. And the more status you have, the more power you have, the more you're able to accumulate and feed yourself and your family. But Rahu here due to his original Asura qualities, will try to achieve power, will try to achieve status and control by any means possible. It'll try to go in the behind of people's back. It'll try to do all kinds of different things to gain that power. But Rahu here becomes very action oriented. This is the person that, like, for example, perfect example would be one of my former bosses in a mortgage company. The guy was like, I think 24, 25. This guy must have been like 37, 38. Okay. He is CEO of this medium-sized mortgage company, comes in a Bentley, has very nice, clean hair, 6'2", good-looking guy, works out, he has the status and power, okay? And he's sitting in his office, his nice glassed office, his high chair. You look at him, you're like, man, I want to be in that position. But that's the position now Rahu has created for himself. He has strived that material position as that Rahu in Uttara Ashadha nakshatra. Because we do not know. I do not know how he got there. How many people he may have cheated to get there. How many people he had to run certain games around them, politics around them to gain that position. But what we see is just that, wow, he is in the powerful position and he's got all the material things and he can do anything he wants anytime he wants. So that's where Rahu then finds its power. But again, that person, because of the fact he's in the nakshatra of sun, which is ruled by all these pure gods, there will always be this side of this pinch within him. Like, I just don't feel comfortable here. Like, why am I always being forced to deal with policies and rules and regulations and all the laws? Why can't I break the laws? All I want to do is just this. So theirs becomes this power struggles. Like, I want to have that high status and achievements and position, but I just hate following the rules. I hate following all these regulations that you have put out for me. But overall, in this, when it comes to achieving a material position, when it comes to achieving and conquering the high position, Rahu can definitely achieve that. And especially for this, if you look at position of Sun and Saturn, if they're very well placed, this is the Rahu that can take a person into the political throne, make them prime minister, presidents of a country, CEO of a company. But mainly here, Rahu is going to be facing a lot of uncomfortable situations to find its comfort zone. You will have to sit on that plank. You have to sleep on that plank of bed if you want to feel the comfort later on in your life. Because this nakshatra is literally known as the later victory. So you have to first sleep on the uncomfortable place. You have to take on all the challenges. But if you do not fight, forget it. You will not get that trophy. You will not get that victory. You will not get that prize. And you'll keep on sleeping on that bed of plank. But if you can somehow manage to sleep on that bed of plank uncomfortably and do your work, you will definitely achieve a certain goal and strive for your success. But especially looking at the position of Sun and Saturn will tell you if this person will achieve that success in a very dharmic way, or if they will achieve that success in a very tamasic way. Or will they achieve that success in that period of Rahu at all? So these are the things that you have to look with any planet, not just Rahu, but Rahu here. Again, either it's the most powerful planet or it's the most confused planet. Okay. So guys, this is my analysis of Rahu in Uttara Ashadha nakshatra. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Again, if you want to know where your Rahu is placed, all your other planetary placements, my books, consultations, reports, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.